Good morning, interwebs. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And see, I'm picking up the camera before the sun goes down. It's a step in the right direction. I also realized I hadn't showed you food stuff in a while, so here's some food stuff.
On your 5-burner gas stove.
Yes. We've been making jokes about her this week. Only nice ones, but we've been saying her name a lot. Anyways, I'm making some creamy tomato soup. So what's in here right now is butter and flour to make a roux. Cook that down, added 2 jars of our home canned tomatoes. And I also added a bunch of homegrown garlic that Steve got out of the garden. He's over there. He's just blocked by the lamp. And then there is some oregano and some thyme in there. And I'll probably add a little bit of sugar because they're canned tomatoes, and that always makes the flavor a little better, and some salt. And then when that's all done, I'm going to blitz it up with the immersion blender and make it all smooth, and then I will add some whole milk to it, stir that in, and then put about a teaspoon of baking soda in, which makes it all bubbly, helps everything emulsify. To go with that, Steve is making up some grilled cheese sandwiches that we're going to cook in the oven. Whoop! There they are. I was going to have him use a loaf of French bread, which looked all, you know, good and everything. It was a clearance thing. We could have been doing good sitting on the counter, but apparently the bottom of it had molded. So now he is buttering some sandwich bread from the fridge and putting mozzarella cheese on it. So that is what we will be having for lunch today, and I imagine it will be delightful. I'll let you know if it isn't, but we all know it will be. It is about 10 to 1, and I was just looking at my desk. It's a mess. It was fairly clean, but then today has been all about the crunch time for the fair. Now, I still have plenty of time to get my stuff in. By plenty, I mean like over a week, which, I mean, should be okay. But my daughter's crunch time is definitely coming up. She has things due on Tuesday. And those things involve my assistance, and that is, you know, fun. But I did start working while she was doing her stuff. She was sewing, so I could not use my sewing machine, which was fine, but it meant I had to find something else to do. So I was working on something that I was going to enter in the fair that's crocheted. So these are all ultimately, I know right now they just look like, I don't know, weird brown braids. They're going to be lattice pieces on these things, which are pot holders. It's like supposed to look like a pie. These all like lattice across it. So that's going to be a thing that will be finished up here soon. I also started making some placemats tonight, and then this other stuff, there's a bunch out. I was going to do a speedy stitches today, and I tried doing like 5 or 6 different things because I didn't think about filming it when I was starting to make those pot holders, which probably would have made an okay speedy stitches. But I did the bases for both of them before I remembered, hey, maybe you should film this. And I also wasn't sure how fast I was going to be able to do it, but my hand seems to be holding up okay. But yeah, I tried a number of things, and none of them, I just couldn't get into it, and it didn't feel right, and it's just not worth doing if it's not going to come up with a quality product, because I just not feeling it. So now I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to put away. Meh. But I think I want to put them away, and then I think I'm going to try and get a little more sewing done tonight, because, again, she's going to need the sewing machine tomorrow. So, if I want to get any more sewing done for my update tomorrow night, now is the time. Even though I kind of want to sit here and work on these placemats, but I also know that I should probably not push the crocheting. So yes, I'm going to clean up this mess. It is about 2:15-ish. I'm not ready to go to bed yet, but I'm just switching projects once more. It's kind of what I've been doing lately, is just doing whatever seems to be irking me the most at a given moment, because my anxiety levels are very much getting higher and higher by the hour. And they have been for the last couple of days, but yay. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that's most annoying me and do that thing at that moment. One of the things that I found was, we were cleaning out the closet. This is my wedding dress, in case you're interested. And it had been hanging in that closet. And we found out when that happened that it had been hanging in the closet, and one of our cats, the one that has the skin condition, had not been feeling well. It had been in the closet, and she didn't pee on it, and she didn't, like, I don't know what happened. She'd been sleeping in the corner, basically, and she's having her skin issue up against my wedding dress. And so she got, like, a cat stain on my dress, and then there's also some little, like, she snagged a little with her claws, which is not a huge deal. I am never going to wear this again. I am probably not going to fit in it again. It is a size 12 from Jessica McClintock. I got it at their outlet store in San Francisco. And the back has this pretty lace on it. But anyways, it is also, well, Steve and I talked about it. I was like, I'm just going to try washing it anyways. And then I was looking at the tag, and the tag actually said dry clean or hand wash cold. So there's Lightning McQueen. So it has been soaking. Yesterday I soaked it in cold water, and I just soaked it in the cold water till the water immediately turned color, obviously, and then the water ran clear, or I changed it out for clear water. Let that soak for a while, and then I added some Woolite, washed it all around, and every time I checked, the Woolite seemed to be making everything look cleaner. So it actually has been soaking in that Woolite water for about 24 hours at this point. And the water had started to look dirty again, so I rinsed it out, dumped that water, rinsed out the dress, and now the dress is just drying. So we'll see. If nothing else, it's better than it was, and it's drying where it is on the table, because anywhere else I put it will either ruin the surface underneath it, or it will just get cats laying on it while it's drying. And to me, that just seems like it might defeat the purpose a little. I don't know. I picked up my desk a little, so that's helpful. These are things that I'm currently actually working on. So that was another thing that had been bothering me. And sewed a handle on, there I am. I sewed a handle on that 3-pocket project bag I made the other day, so that will be ready. I think it's going to go up in the shop on Monday at midnight when I do my Etsy update. So yeah, now I think I'm just going to try and crochet just a little bit more, because I'm not ready to go to sleep, but I couldn't really find a sewing thing that was what I wanted to be doing. So I'm going to sit here under my fan. I actually need to check the weather. It was going to rain sometime tonight. I need to figure out if that's before or after, like, I get up. So, gonna go do that. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.